Alright, this is part 2 of Permadeath on challenge mode. No potions and no slow motion. See, this is a who's this guy? Oh, this is the guy. Oh yeah, the game crashed. Update test, what's that? Oh, I wanted to look at if the perk trees were different. It's the shovel character. That's a permadeath on veteran. I don't know if I'm going to continue that one. This is an unarmed character. That's a magician. It's an archer. That's a torch only. Challenge mode. Okay. Here he is, right here. Hey, what's up, Kiro? No stream crash? It looks like... Okay, so I didn't lose that much progress. It just crashed when I left the cave. Back to gaming. Playing modded Skyrim. How do I get out of this place? So what did the new mod what did the new mod add? Just a new level?
Yeah. What do you say? We have a let's meet.
I think I took this before. Refused healing. Yeah, I ended up picking this one. Let me save here. Because I'm doing a permadeath run on challenge mode, which is, most people won't even play challenge mode, much less permadeath. So to play this, I need to be very focused. Unless I'm like well rested and sharp, I didn't want to continue with this playthrough because this character's level 19 and he's doing really well. That's why. Also, I wanted to do the outer, and now it has a modifier that you can put on it. No, this game is awesome. I'm not crazy about needing to turn the game settings down. I feel like all these games, be like, oh, the game crashes. Oh, so you got to turn the game settings down. Well, what the hell is the point of having a next generation console that performs higher than a PS4 if it's just going to overheat when you push it to its max capability? And there's just a long list of games that do that. Skyrim, Oblivion, Avowed is the worst. I was playing Avowed. Forget about it, dude. That freaking game overheats. I was having a lot of fun with Avowed. I can't even play that game without turning every setting down all the way down completely and being disconnected from the internet, and still it overheats the PlayStation. Like, I could play it for hours, but I have to be disconnected from the internet. I have to turn every setting down on my PlayStation and the game. And the problem is I built my character to constantly stagger the enemies, and I think that pushes the game too hard. I built my character to be like invincible practically. But it just pushes the game too hard, so that's why I stopped playing Avowed. I haven't even beaten the game. So all these different games. This game, Avowed, Oblivion, Skyrim, Outer Worlds, I would say no. Outer Worlds is okay. Crown Wars, some tactical RPG I've been playing, which I'm having a lot of fun with, but that overheats the PlayStation like crazy. And I don't know why, because it's just a tactical RPG. It's not doing that much. It's unbelievable, dude. So yeah, let me buy this next gen console so I can play these games, these advanced games, and then have it overheat the PlayStation to the point where I can't even play it. I forgot what I was going for. I mean, the Xbox 360 was a complete piece of shit. Because if you move the Xbox while a video game was in it, it would destroy the video game. I felt like my PS2 worked fine. What was I working on? Practicality? I think I was going practicality to wear that armor. Oh, does it? I don't remember having a problem with it. I don't remember ever having a problem with it at all. I played the shit out of PlayStation 2. I don't remember having a problem with it. I don't remember what my plan was. Debuffs. Powerful blows, heavy attacks, one hand weapons, reduce target stamina by 5%. I think I'll make the debuff strong. Similar to the torch character. I remember having a lot of problems with PlayStation or Xbox 360 though, or the very first Xbox was awesome, from what I remember. And Xbox 360 was a piece of shit. Even though it was a high performance machine, there was a lot of things that were messed up with it. Oh, wow. That's how the healing works. Okay. So it doesn't slow down my healing. It just completely takes away the healing, so I can still heal quickly. It just completely takes away the healing that was going to happen. Let me look at my debuffs. Fatal Exertion. Okay, I completely forgot about that. Good thing I'm looking at this. So if I become overexerted, I take triple damage. Blood Frenzy, Fading Servants, Alchemical Spill. That doesn't affect me. I'm not using potions. The only potions I'll be using are Respec Potions, Jump Potion, and Fall Potion. Just not Resource and potions that buff you and stuff like that. Enemy attacks consume your optimal dashes. Seek and Destroy. Heart of Glass. So refused healing, just like if something was going to heal me for 100, it'll only heal me for 25. It doesn't actually slow down the healing. So the 25 health points out of 100 will be healed just as quickly as if I was just healing 25 health, which is good. I'm just not getting the full benefit of healing. I would prefer, that's better than it only healing 25 health very, very slowly.
Who goes there? Your gold belongs to us now. This is gonna hurt. I'll make you pay for that. I'll make you pay for that.
After playing with a shovel for like, what, 140 hours? 130 hours on challenge mode? Without using status effects, everything else feels easy. really did go all in my first playthrough. The only thing I didn't do was permadeath, but because of that, I learned so much about the melee mechanics of the game because you're forced to. And it's just such a slow, clumsy weapon compared to the spear. I mean, any weapon I use from then on is going to be better, except for unarmed until I get the unarmed gauntlets. But even that, unarmed is fast. You can actually stay behind the enemies while you're punching them, especially the two-handers, and avoid their swings. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, so now that I got this awesome ice shield, what is my plan? Oh, Bromer, no face. Oh, there's a quest here. I may as well do it. I do want to smith up the shield. I don't know if I should fight Galahad. Even though my character is very tanky with low healing, even though my character is very tanky with low healing, I feel like it'd be a bit dangerous. I'm not using two-handed. I think his weapon is two-handed. If I was using two-handed, I'd have a reason to go for it. Great club. Huh? I love how different weapons have different weapon ranges. Like the weapons you use make a big difference. What kind of ring is that? Encumbrance ring. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna power up the shield. Winter Crone's Wrath. Curious. Is that a one-hander? Ravenous Executioner. Wow. 10 strength to use this. Attacks again. Okay, so it's always a critical like the spear I'm using, except it hits way harder. Way harder. Ignores enemy blocks. That'll be good against the shield enemies. So this is definitely a keeper. I was looking at the spell, Winter Crone's Wrath. Shoots a spread of 5 chilling projectiles. Increasing accuracy with longer charge time. I am going to do a dual cast ice. I don't remember what the spell is called. Ice Dart. I want it like if this character dies, I'm going to make a sneak attack magician with the ice. And if I'm close enough, the thunder does more damage.
Huh? Did you hear something? Your money or your money?
I don't know what I'm supposed to be looting. I'm just taking everything. Getting 25% of the healing from the food, that's still a lot of healing. I wonder how it functions with my buffs. Like, there's stuff that makes the food heal. I'm guessing it takes a total of your healing and then lowers it by 75%. Because there's some healing. There's a lot of healing perks in the game that increase your healing. Arcanist Sword, what does that do? Increases spell power. So it's for like a spell sword. Spell sword's actually very effective in this game. Well, right now I have a ring on. It increased my encumbrance, which means I can wear more armor. I can wear heavier armor, and it makes me able to carry more stuff. And because I've invested heavily into endurance, I have more health and I can carry a lot more stuff. It entirely depends on what stats you invest in. These are your stats. Your base stats are on the left. That's 195 is how much I'm carrying. 225, 235 is how much I can't carry. My character can carry a lot of shit. Yes, yep, that's gold. I don't know what the 33 means. I don't know what that is. Which is funny that I don't know what that is, considering that I've played this game over 200 hours. Search for his research journals. So somewhere in this room are his research journals. There it is. I think the reason a lot of people I think the reason a lot of people don't want to play this challenge mode, I was reading a lot of people's comments and they say, oh, I'd rather you just make stronger enemies. The idea of making your character weaker, a lot of people don't like that. But the idea of your character being super strong and taking down a super strong enemy, people don't really have a problem with that. Yeah. If I get attacked during this cutscene and die, I'm not going to count that as a death because it's unavoidable. When you kill the bee swarms, you can get attacked right here.
You, this, take.
Or your arcanist explosions can blow you up if you have them. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is the game is so easy. It gives you too much. It gives you so much. which is, I don't mind a game being easy because you can make it as hard as you want. The game gives you so much to deal with the enemies. And because it gives you so many different things, there's so many different ways to play. Like, you can play however you want. Which is good, because that gives you more options. Did it say too close to the water? But I think challenge mode is absolutely fantastic for people who want to play it. Nobody has to play it. That's the thing. It's there, and if you want to play it, you can. It's probably one of the best difficulty settings I've ever seen in a video game. Most difficulty settings, like I think Halo 1, which is a very old game, but the difficulty setting, if I remember correctly, actually increased the aggressiveness. It not only increased the stats of the enemies, but increased the aggressiveness of the enemies. I'm really sick of it being nighttime all the time. But, you know, that was a very old game, but I remember that difficulty setting. Yeah, not only did it increase the stats of the enemies, it increased their aggressiveness, and they will work together and close in on you. If you're too defensive, they'll flank you, they will work together, they will surround you, and they will kill you. Well, increasing the stats, it definitely does make the game harder. Even if the enemy behaves exactly the same, it still does make the game harder. It's not artificial difficulty. The term artificial difficulty is but that being said, obviously I mean, how many people actually want the game to be more difficult? I really believe it's just people trophy hunting when they complain about damage sponges. And there are like really good gamers out there, like who are good at dodging enemies and parrying and shit like that. That exists, and you know, people can get good at stuff like that. I get that. So I guess to them, they can dodge the enemy for hours in a row without getting hit. Most players are not like that. But Halo did a good job with their difficulty because it increased aggressiveness. I like that personally. But most games they just increase the numbers. Enemy does more damage to you, you do more damage to the enemy. Very basic, but it does make the game harder for most people. But what this is doing is incredible. This is adding unpredictability This is adding total unpredictability to your playthrough and making it way harder and forcing you to play in a different way. This is one of the best difficulty settings I've ever seen in a video game. But it does even say, yeah, it's unbalanced because it's brand new.
Oh, if you yeah. Of course.
I think I already have one of these.
Take care of.
Or is that a different character? Yeah, I already have one. I can't use it without going into medium mode. I don't know, people, but I think there are people, like I said, there are people that are really good at video games and they actually do want the game to be, the enemies to be smarter. But most people that complain about that shit, they're just trophy hunting, dude. They want to say they beat the game on the highest difficulty and they can't fucking do it. And really, the only reason they play video games, they want a 100% trophy and move on to the next game. I don't know why this has taken over gaming, but it has. Like, most gamers are like this. They just want to fucking 100% everything. And they bitch and complain on Reddit. When they can't 100% something, they complain. They'll pretend they're 100 different people and complain about it. They say bullet sponges. This new thing has become popular. This new word, bullet sponges. Damage sponges. And it's been used by trophy hunters, one person pretending they're 100 on Reddit to get what they want, which is to platinum a game. And those people that complain about that, if there was a difficulty that made the game, the enemies more intelligent, they wouldn't even be able to beat that. Because if they're not even good, if they're not good enough to beat an enemy when they behave the same and they just have higher stats, then they're not good enough to beat an enemy if they behave more intelligently and can dodge, can attack. Right? This isn't an opinion, this is a fact. I know this is true. I know what I'm saying is true. It's completely changed how games are made now.
Well, it's like I almost canned.
It breaks immersion. It's forced video games to alter the way they want to make the game because of this. I don't even look at the trophies personally. If you want to trophy hunt, go ahead. That's fine. But what it's doing is it's affecting people that are not trophy hunting and just want the game to be harder. It's affecting that. I don't know if there's a trophy for challenge mode. I hope there's not, because if there is, they're just going to make it easier.
What's it doing? Peaceful. Well, it's not as I just.
Oh, my character is over encumbered. What did he just give me that I can't move? A barrel full of fish. Oh. Okay, that's why I can't move. Yeah, the trophy hunting has created a desperation of people wanting to 100% a game, and what they're doing is they're affecting the game for people who want the game to be harder. They're ruining the games for people who want the game to be harder. So the best thing to do is to have options like this challenge mode, not have an achievement. I don't know if there is an achievement for this, but if there's no achievement for challenge mode, then it can't be ruined by people on Reddit and whatever, Twitter, I don't know what people use. That way the people who want the higher difficulty can play that. People that don't have to. They have no reason to complain because there's no trophy for it. Once there's a trophy for something hard, people bitch and complain about it and they ruin it. And they make it less hard. I think there's a badge. I heard that there's a badge or something if you beat challenge mode on New Games 3, uh, then you get a badge. I don't know if that is a trophy or just a badge or what, but if it counts as a trophy, if it counts as platinuming the game, I hope it doesn't, then there's going to be the people that want to platinum the game and they're going to keep complaining. I'm curious. I wonder if there's a trophy for beating the game on... Because technically I have not beaten the game on veteran mode. I've beaten the game once and it was on challenge mode.
Just another peaceful moment.
Oh man, this shield's awesome. No, I'm telling you, like, the best thing to do for a game developer is the easier a game is, the broader the audience they have, which means they can sell more of the game, which is fine. I understand that, but you can put like this challenge mode, for instance, it makes the game much harder. But just don't put a trophy for the extreme difficulty setting or option you can put on the game. That game came out in 2011.
When things are
I'm not
quiet.
talking about Skyrim. I'm talking about these newer games. I'm talking about newer games that are coming out. The difficulty is being ruined by people who want 100% trophies. Yeah, I'm not talking about Skyrim. That fucking game came out 15 years ago. What was I doing?
No need for that, is
Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Great club. there? 5,000 years ago. I think I had a copy of that on PlayStation. PlayStation 1, Mist. I heard it's a great game. I just never played it. Rock Mila Headwear. Oh yeah, you mentioned that one before. I haven't done Mana Shield yet. I think I'm gonna get into Mana Shield this playthrough. Physical damage. What is that game even about? Just like an adventure game? Ooh. I have another Burning Stone. You don't know what your favorite game is about? Decreased stamina cost, corpse binder chest. Yeah, I have a copy of that. I don't think I've ever played the I don't think I've ever played the game, but I think I have a copy of it on PlayStation 1. I don't know if the Burning Stone applies more burn than Incandescent Pearl. I think it does.
Always good to have.
So when you said your two favorite games are from 1996, yeah, you said my two favorite games. Oh, I see. You didn't tell me what your other game was. Crash Bandicoot. Okay. That's why I got confused. I think the Burning Stone does more burning than the Pearl.
Have a little rest.
Let's see. Test on this guy.
Not on my watch. You're in trouble now. It's nice to have a break.
Now let's do it without the Burning Stone.
I can't let you get away with this. Stop!
Okay. Now power attack applies double status application.
That happens today.
I'm just doing a regular attack.
You've crossed the line.
Okay, that's much weaker. Okay. So the Burning Stones do stack with each other. World record setup? You talking about for a computer? I don't know why all the messages are repeating themselves, which is fucking annoying because it's flooding the screen with messages. So I have to look down to see what you're actually saying. All the messages that happened before are flooding the screen. Okay, so 2 burning stones, I believe, is better. From what I just tested. Now I go back here. I don't want to do the last voyage because there's a monster right here that'll kill me in the water. So I'm going to avoid that quest. Although I shouldn't really count stuff like that. I don't want to count fall damage either, but the thing is then that can be abused, right? If you say no fall damage death, well then what's to stop me from subconsciously jumping off the edge when I know I'm going to die, or think I'm going to die? Then I jump off the edge and say, oh, I died from fall damage, that doesn't count. But I avoided something that probably would have killed me. PS2 specific controller and adapter for the controller. So that's what speedrunners have to do. How does this weapon hit so hard? I don't even have any skills in two-handed. Heavy attacks deal an additional 25% damage. Cranium Crusher. Oh, I had sage filled in there, but I got rid of it. These are the weaker healing items. These are the strong ones.
Careful. Legs snap easy. You're back. What is... We live for... You...
be enough ethereal cobweb. Oh, you know what? I want to check out this cave over here. Let me go do that stuff first.
My bones itch for
Although I'm
battle.
already here, I'm kind of afraid to fight Galahad. Am I dropping frames? Probably. Yeah, I have everything set to the minimum. VSync is off. Everything's set to the minimum, so the game's going to look like shit.
We need to make a plan. Camelot will
Done it.
but
Taken.
why?
We will.
That doesn't answer my question. What do you?
Whoever. Well,
I don't. You can start and. But Gala, yeah. Just flash and now.
I think I'll side with Galahad. Let's see.
Could use a fight.
So I want to check out that cave. I think it's here. Tomb of the... Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. All right. Too easy. Yeah, that's an internet connection. That's not the game. The internet was acting funny earlier. The fact that Unending Ember works on ranged attacks is ridiculous. Oh, what is that? I'm not using Carnage. Restores 15 health after killing an enemy. That's really good. It'll lower my max health though. But yeah, that's normal. If there is lag, it's not going to affect if things are staying still. It's probably the internet connection. Could be the PlayStation Network. Even if the internet connection's fast, the PlayStation Network is sometimes very busy. Well, I have the quality set down to 144 on mine because I don't want to use up my own internet. But if I put it on 720, oh yeah, it's really terrible. Yep. Must be the internet. Probably the PlayStation Network. Sometimes it won't even let you stream at all, even if your internet connection is lightning fast. Permadeath ruined. How do I let these guys out? Whoa, those guys almost killed me. Oh, because they were empowered. I hope I was overexerted there. And that's why they did so much damage. Call that a knife? This is a knife. Battle Mage. Requires very high spirituality investment. Cascade Deluge. What exactly does that do? Consecutive attacks deal 1 more damage. So does the damage just keep going up as long as you don't miss infinitely? As long as you never miss, you just one-shot everything eventually. It's a bow.
See, he did. I remember happened.
Bam. 'I think there's a croak maw back here. $25% of 72. This croak maw is pretty dangerous. I don't have top of the food chain on. He really doesn't notice me? That was easy. Top of the food chain makes those guys so much more dangerous. Big bonk. What does that do? 35 stamina cost? Oh my gosh. Heavy attacks create a powerful shock wave. Wow. I'm gonna have to do a two-handed character with this. Need a lot of stamina. And you will have a lot of stamina with 12 strength. So you just do this into a crowd of enemies and do huge AoE damage. That's a lot of freaking damage. It's like hitting every single enemy one with a non-power attack. The enemy that gets hit takes the power attack. All the other enemies take 50% of that damage. That can be devastating with the right perks, especially with the DLC perks. You just one-shot a crowd. I'm actually curious to see if the stream is still messed up. I'm going to put this quality on 720 and see if it is. Yep, still messed up. Ruined. Why is it always on Sundays? Something about Sunday. PlayStation Network's always messed up on Sundays. Maybe because this is when they do maintenance? Because they expect it to be the slowest day for traffic. Well, I want to play this game. I want to play it now. While I'm somewhat well rested, so this is what's happening. I'm playing this, I'm streaming this. Even though it's a bad time for it.
Mine, I have witnessed someone that he was not such big fine. Now go. I have expressed my will, Protector. You must fulfill it, or perish. We shall see about that.
Oh shit, I'm burning. Is there a way for me to remove burning, please? I hope so. Why did I fight her? Oh no. Oh no, these are both terrible right now. These are both unbelievably bad right now. No matter which one I take, I'm in serious shit. I was trying to find something that would remove burning. Why did I choose to fight her? Bloated is going to make me take way more damage. This is going to make me have much less health. Oh my god, these are both really bad. Can I run from this battle? This is like the worst thing that could happen to me is being... I can't use a potion. Is there anything that removes burning? I'm going to take more damage right now. Oh my gosh, my health is so low. I need to flee. I'm going to die. I can heal myself by killing the summon with this. That'll give me some temporary health. Oh, switching doesn't actually lower my max health. Okay, so if I can kill the summon, this should give me some healing. I didn't think she was going to have burning. Okay, I got some healing from killing that guy. Forced to use stuff that makes me take more damage, but oh, there's bees attacking me. Oh man, I almost died there. That was crazy. And that counts as a potion, so I'm not going to be using that. I didn't realize how dangerous she is because usually I have access to like potions, and the debuff that I had to take in the middle of battle was pretty crazy. So now I take 66% more damage from food. The other one was really harsh. 40% lower health and magic instead of 20%. I'm at 20% less health and magic. I think I'll keep that on. I like that. It's while the food is active, so 60 seconds. So I'm only getting 25%. Like this restores 120 health, but I'm actually only getting 25% of that. Yeah, I'm going to try not to. I was forced to there because I was dying from burning. My character was on fire. It's the worst thing that can happen to this character. Because he can take a lot of damage, but the burning does a percentage of his health. Eating increases your incoming damage by 66%.
Not good. I kept. Well, there is much in the mean.
This is actually a one-handed weapon, isn't it? Sting. Hitting a target poisons them. Yeah. Well, all the damage you take, probably fall damage, anything you take. Well, the food can't cover that damage because the problem is, well, I mean, there are stronger foods, but the thing is the food I'm taking is only. I have. The reason it's so devastating is because we're refused healing. So I'm only getting 25% of the healing from the food. And now I'm taking more damage while healing. This is the whole purpose of the no potions challenge, because with potions you can spam heal in the menu and kind of out heal any damage you've taken. Yes, you can make more powerful. Uh, you can make more powerful stuff. Oh no, no! I think all the foods heal over 60 seconds. Oh wait a minute! Look at this. No, no, never mind. Increase stamina regen. Yeah, they're all over 60 seconds. The crappy foods heal quickly, over 30 seconds, but they don't heal a lot. The healing is not even worth it. But there are things in the skill tree to make your healing stronger, and there's equipment too to make your healing stronger. Like this, for example, healthy appetite. Foods regenerate 10% more health. No, I'm still going to be using food to heal. With healthy appetite and rejuvenation, this can help. I don't know how much it helps. I don't know if it's going to... Because I don't know if refused healing is calculated after your total numbers or before. I'm assuming it's calculated after, otherwise it wouldn't be that bad. Because the perks can kind of offset it. But there are perks to make my healing stronger. Ooh, there's also this. Revengeful Restoration. 2 seconds after taking damage, your next hit will heal you for 5% of your max health. This is what I use with my Torch character, and it works extremely well. But I wonder if the Vengeful, or if the Suppressed Healing, whatever it's called, Refused Healing, I wonder if that also affects that. It probably does. So then it would be much less than that. Next hit will heal. Well, I'll take it and I'll test it. I was going to get potent poisons, but I think I'm going to have to take healthy appetite and revengeful restoration and rejuvenation. I'm going to try to offset this terrible debuff. I was willing to deal with the bad healing until I was forced to take the other one on top of it. Now it's really bad. Bloated combined with refused healing is pretty devastating. Let's see. But I do have a very nice item for killing mobs, not necessarily bosses. If the bosses have a summon, then this is good. Restores 15 health after killing an enemy. So for killing mobs, this is really good. For now, until I have, I think I'm going to still go with practicality. Because of the armor piece I want and money. And I was going to take potent poisons. I think now I'm going to take food regenerates more health. I don't know if that's going to make it so it's 65% less healing, or if it's going to make it if the 75% is going to override the total. It'll be pretty noticeable, though, as I keep investing in these. I'll take Revengeful Restoration to see how it affects that. And I'm going to increase my armor rating. So I take less damage. There are stronger food items later on. And practicality actually makes your crafting stronger, so you can make more powerful food healing items more often. You have a better chance to make stronger food.
Stop right there. It's Serg. We're his... It's true. Go. Door. Truck.
I think I'm going to increase my armor rating. I wasn't planning on increasing my armor rating with my current equipment, but I wanted to wait till I had better equipment. Getting burned or poisoned, it would actually be better for me to have a small health pool. Because if I get burned and poisoned, it takes a percentage of my total health. And by having a lot of health, then the food can't out-heal the burning and poison. If I have a smaller health pool, then I could kind of fight the burning and poison with food items. But then I guess, I wonder if the burning does more damage. I'm wondering if the burning, it says you take more damage, so do you take more damage from burning and poison? Or is that still just a fixed percentage? There are other items to heal with, though. This guy can burn me with fire spells, which is why I'm not going to fight him.
I can hear you. Who goes there? It's shiny. Wavy. Normally, where'd you get it? You mean... In? I see. All right. Ah, I appreciate. Well, that's fortunate. Instant. And when we that way. See you at the temple.
Okay, the Del Rita, they're really tough, but they don't do any burning or poison. I don't know how I'm going to deal with burning and poison now. I'm going to need some kind of magic heal spell or something. I don't know. I feel like this character is doomed. Once somebody burns or poisons me, I'm done for. Without being able to use potions. Is there a way I can resist burning or poison? Let me look at some perks. That should be my first priority, is stopping burning and poison. See, if I was playing on veteran difficulty, even playing permadeath, I wouldn't have to worry about any of this. I wouldn't have to worry about any of this stuff. I'd just be cruising along, know exactly what to do. There'd be no problems. But now I'm faced with some serious shit. I think I'm going to have to plan ahead for having a heal spell. First, I need to get a heal spell, then I need to be able to actually use the heal spell, which means I'll have to invest in spirituality to use it efficiently. Let's stop status effect. And there's a debuff that makes it so you take 100% more status effect damage and you do 50% less. I definitely cannot take that. That'll mean anybody that sets me on fire or poisons me, they're just going to kill me. There'll be no way to stop them. And I have to make sure to try to dodge that. I wonder if I block a fire spell, does it have less of a chance to burn me? I know there's a way to parry spells. During a block, your shield has a 100% chance to reflect each arrow and throwable. Blocking spells restores mana equal to 20% of the blocked magical damage. I know there's a shield that blocks. Parrying increases lifesteal. My lifesteal would not be very strong anyway because of the reduced healing. I didn't even think about status effects when I took the reduced healing. I didn't realize how much of a problem status effects are going to be. Burning and poison. Because the more health I have, the more devastating those are. Okay, well, let's at least increase my armor rating. I need to experiment and see if I block a spell, does it lessen the application of status effects? Because if it does, that's very helpful. I need to find a magician enemy. I think this guy does ice. Okay. I don't think it does. What exactly is he doing to me? is that he's applying on me? Is that frozen? Oh boy. I'm trying to figure out strategies on how to keep my health pool lower. When fighting status effect enemies. The character's doomed.
Yet it's nice to have a break.
The sting. Should probably hang on to that. When you have full health, deal 10% more damage. Druid's Wish Gem. Hang on to that. Not using potions, so I'll just sell those. Feeling like this character is pretty doomed. I wasn't thinking about status effects. I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. I can make my character super tanky. Now I need to figure out a way to be tanky against status effects. Fire, poison. Bleed, not that big of a deal. Maybe I'll hang on to that. No. Why am I keeping the... Oh. I don't know why I'm just keeping the wooden club. So some kind of health siphon, something. And even then, it's going to be much weaker. Heal spell, please. Soul salvage. That's crazy. When fighting status effect enemies, my character is going to want less health. Increases max health by 10. Let me hang on to that. Hang on to that. That's challenge mode, though, right? That's why this is such a good mode. I'm telling you, this is easily one of the best difficulty settings I've ever seen in a video game. It's challenging. You can't plan everything out. I mean, eventually you can if you play the shit out of it and memorize every variation and every variable and every like tree that can possibly happen. That's different. But, you know, how many hours would that take? But this is real problem solving. What was I going to do? Power up my armor rating. So now the goal is to find something that guards against status effects, because that's my biggest threat right now. Do I need more damage? No. I need to be able to survive. This also requires meteorite. This requires leather. These are actually lighter. So I'm looking for copper. Okay, so power these up. Those are already powered up pretty high. It's expensive. I need to get rid of these other boots. I think I was hanging on to them just because they're lighter. And that might allow me to equip something like a bleed ring or something that could be really good. What am I missing now? Leather? It's pretty cheap. Trying to think of what's going to be replaced. The legs. I'll eventually replace the legs. Hand wraps. Oh, I can wear these now. So I'm going to take those and make them very light. That's a very big upgrade to stamina.
It's nice to have a break.
Titanium ore. I don't have it. Well, I'll have to go medium class if I want these. I don't even know if titanium ore is in the area where I am. Well, I could lighten the helmet. Not going to be able to use these anytime soon. (36.5% armor rating). That's really good. This character can't transfer money to the next character. If he dies, he's over, so... May as well buff up his armor right now, because I need to go fight the Del Rita, and they hit hard, and they have a lot of health. That chest piece is pretty nice. Five spirituality. Increase mana shield by 20%. That sounds really good. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. Be super tanky though with this. So then 20% of the damage goes to my mana instead of health. $50 health. Okay, definitely I'm going to hang on to this. Max mana by 50. Because then I could, if I do get a heal spell, that'll be really useful. That can also be useful for mana shields. Is the stream still messed? Is it still pixelated? Yeah, it's always Sunday. Sunday late night or Monday early morning. The slowest day of the week. Makes sense too. Sometimes you're unable to stream at all. Max health by 25. Increases incoming healing by 200% while not in combat. You know what? I'm going to test that right now, actually. That might be a way to heal quickly outside of combat using the food items with this chest piece right here. It's very heavy, but I can just equip it when I heal outside of combat. Increase stamina regeneration. I don't see how this max stamina is useful outside of combat. Well, my tanky character has become very vulnerable. Increases movement speed. Your mana is below 25%. I think there might be a place for that. Hitting a target has 5% chance to restore. Doesn't seem very good. Blinds the target. So I can throw this in somebody's eyes and then they'll fight their own team. Forces the target to attack in random directions, possibly hitting enemies. I've never used this. I should use this against a Dalriata. But this falls into like the potions, doesn't it? Well, this counts as a consumable. Kind of curious about the pocket sand. I want to use that against an enemy. Is the stream still pixelated? Alright, that's enough. It's like I need to read these books. Level 21, he's doomed. He is doomed. Doom driven. Alright. These guys are going to take a long time to kill. Restores health after killing enemy. I think I'd rather have max health. Yeah. That's still pretty dark. I'd like to be able to see better. Kilt, huh? You can wear a kilt instead of a chest piece. That's pretty cool. I kind of want to see that, actually. Oh, he's so manly. Look at that. Barbarian. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to wear this kilt when I do a two-handed barbarian. I think I'm gonna hang on to that. I thought there was a campfire in here that I can use. This is really let's get the sun high up. There we go. Now I can see. These mountains are blocking the sun. Okay, let's see. What did I find? Rabbit juice. Increases how many times one can dash. Increases buff duration. Buff duration, huh? Alrighty. I think I'll use a coating for these guys. They're very tough. Oh, there's a helper.
Back to your coward. You're out of your depth.
He's way stronger than them.
Fight is mine. Tis just a
Wow, he completely stunned that guy. That guy couldn't even fight back. was trying to parry him. This is not a good guy to be practicing parrying on. Oh, he died from the burning. Oh shit, I'm over encumbered. Why are there so many of them? I guess I could have just ran past them. Oh, they're not strong against statuses. Their totems are really good for a ranged character. Crit chance. That would be really good with a magician or an archer. Is that only melee crit damage? Magic crit damage 2%. Let me put it on. I want to see. Nope, that's magic crit chance and ranged crit chance. Wow, that's big crit chance, but then you take a lot of damage. I'll definitely put that on my archers and magicians. want to sell all this stuff. I think their bodies might disappear when I go in there. Before I was using the fish eyes to haul loot. There's a stash right here, so that's good. Sting. Mm. 30% duration, that's pretty good. Here, so I may as well take carnations. And heal over time. Loses health. That healing's a bit too weak.
You've exceeded expectations, Whelp. Who'd have thought a nobody from nowhere would prove so useful? This had to be done. The Dalrita weren't just rebels, and taking down Briannan. Ah, yeah. Here's what you remember. Those only the past. If you want. Here, my dress. There, guys. There you go. Now.
Oh, I can't sell this stuff. Can I? I don't think I could sell that stuff. All right. I may have to use potions to pull the sword. The Excalibur sword. I don't even have the potions on hotkey.
You've met... He's named his... But... Now Galahad will come with...
Brothers of the South, we've lost Brandon, a captain who led with grit and a sharp mind. His absence weighs on us all. But our purpose does not die with him. The Horns of the South are more than one leader, more than one name. We are a legacy, a bond that cannot be broken. We've faced loss, we've faced doubt, but we're still here. The Horns of the South do not falter. We endure. And today, we rise once more. We return to the roots that made us strong, to the traditions that bound us together. The Horns of the South will reclaim their honor, their purpose, and their place in these lands. Our name will mean something again. Galahad has pledged tighter bonds with Camelot. Together, we will stand stronger, and all will know that the South is shielded, its people protected. Remember your oaths. From this day forward, we stand united. With each other, with Camelot, and no threat will scatter us again. The danger from the Dalriada and the bandits has passed, and others will come as they always do. Let them. We will face them as we always have, with courage, with steel, and with unwavering loyalty. The Horns of the South do not bow. We do not break. We stand together. Now, let's show the world that we are not just surviving. We are thriving. To the South! To the Horns!